what is the key to getting more women in decision-making roles in the media? First of all, you have to name the problem. You have to know the problem that exists, which is one of the reasons that Gloria Steinem and Robin Morgan and I co-founded the Women's Media Center to join with other organizations and research centers like the Annenberg Center that's doing a lot of gender research in the media to show that there is a problem, make it visible, and talk about it. And then I'm a firm believer in naming and shaming. You know, the studios are not hiring women directors. Shame on you, and keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And eventually they'll feel guilty and they'll do something about it, maybe, hopefully. It's also trying to get wealthy individuals and organizations to create perhaps a studio run by women that makes women's movies. That's another, way to go. But I think one of the things that the Women's Media Center does, because you hear, for example, terrorism, the issue of terrorism, and you'll ask ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, why don't you have any women talking heads along with all the white men that you have up there? Now they've added some faces of color, male. And they'll say, well, there aren't any women that can talk about it. Terrorism is just one example. It can be healthcare, it can be real estate, it can be bankrupts, any issues. They'll say, well, there aren't any women. So we train women. There's all the women, around that are interested in a particular area, and we train them to be media savvy, to know how to stay on point, even though someone's trying to divert them, how to answer certain kinds of questions, how to dress, the whole gamut. And a whole lot of the women that you see now on television were trained by the Women's Media Center. Hundreds and hundreds of women, young women, older. You've done it? You didn't need it. Are trained to be so, and we have a listing called She Source that we publicize so that now when a news director is looking for a woman, they know where to go to find one on a particular subject.